Hi, I'm Ayala, and welcome back to my YouTube channel, Fruit of My Hands. So today is my 3-week post-op video, and this is probably the hardest week I've had since I had surgery. For the past 2 weeks, everything's been going well. This week, I decided to try to drive. It was only 20 minutes away, but there's a muscle that runs kind of vertically. Let me show you. From my hip, and it runs straight down. And it's called the hip flexor. So I'm not supposed to be using that muscle, but I somehow triggered it when I was driving, and it has been feeling like it's on fire. So in physical therapy, they always emphasize that I'm not supposed to lift my leg like vertically up, even to 90 degrees. I have to do it from laying on my back position. And so far I've already had pain with my hip because of course I had, to get sewn. And then I have like the hip abductor muscle, which is kind of like horizontal or whatever in my thigh, in the upper thigh. And that already, both of those already hurt. So I've already been dealing with that, and I've been trying to not lift this leg, which has been pretty easy because like I said, I've still been kind of in bed and taking it easy around home. But I think that it could be for me pressing on the pedal with my leg like kind of in that like stretched out pose. It still felt like fire the whole drive. So went through physical therapy that day. I went ahead and walked on in, and this was my first week without crutches because they told me that I don't need to be on the crutches, even though my doctor said, but we just seeing what happens. So anyway, I'm there and walked in there just fine, did my workout just fine, nothing added to the pain that I already had. So when I come home, I feel the burn from the workout, and I'm like, okay, plus the other pain that I already had from driving. So I was like, okay, this will go away in, a day or two, maybe 3. No, it didn't. I tried the ice pack, and I've been rotating that off and on. And while it's on, it's good. While it's off, it hurts. And in addition with that, my upper thigh is still numb from the surgery. So I really don't have feeling when I try to touch it. It's like very, very sensitive. So I can't really like touch it. But the hip flexor muscle that's on the inside, and it feels like fire. So not only does it just hurt like on a constant every time I step down on this foot, but it randomly like jolts and spikes up, just random. And then also it throbs occasionally with my heartbeat. So I'm having extreme fiery like pain extremely, and still taking medicine, and it's not going away, it's not staying gone, in addition with the ice pack. So I'm just like, this is the hardest week. So I've had to cancel obviously my physical therapy for this week because I can't do it. I can't even barely step down to get out of the bed to go in the bathroom. So I'm like, I can't do it. So do I go back to the crutches? Maybe, but they saying that I should be full weight bearing by 2 weeks, 2 to 8 weeks. So I called my doctor because I tried sitting on my couch. I tried to check on my hip and see how long I could sit because my record, of course, was like 20, 30 minutes at once. And they're like, oh, well, you'll be like that for a few months. You won't be able to even sit longer than 20, 30 minutes for a long time. But okay. I'm like, should I still be using the crutches? They're like, well, yeah, I mean, you could take it easy, but like you could do as much as tolerated. You're supposed to be weight bearing by now. I'm like, but they told me to do the crutches for 6 weeks. And then I'm not supposed to be taking so much medicine. And they're like, no, actually you're using too much because you only have a certain amount, refills or whatever. And you can't run through them like that. They're supposed to stretch over a few months. And I'm like, I'm halfway through a bottle now already. And it's only been 3 weeks. So it's been hard. It's been very, very hard. Thankfully, it hasn't affected my sleep. But it's just one of those things that I have to deal with apparently right now. And then we'll see how long this lasts. So that is how this week is going. But other than that, I'm trying to maintain good spirits, trying to endure, trying to deal with it. Because not only has my pain increased in a few areas, but I know that the Most High is not giving me something that I can't handle. I'm just telling y'all how it is, but I'm trying my best to make it. So I know I can do it. So next week, maybe Lord willing, then it'll be better. And then I can have good news to report. But so far, it's a rough week. Like, I want to cry because of how hard this pain is affecting me. But I'm not going to cry because I'm stronger than that. Sometimes I cry, but I'm not going to cry this time. But I just got to take it easy. That's all I can do. So that is it for my 3-week post-op. Thank you for watching. Bye.